All right, I hope I'm not the only person here who enjoyed science class because I'm doing a science experiment, but the only way it works is if I have your help. So before the audience retention plummets to the Earth's core, let me tell you what the procedure is, and then I'll go into why I'm doing it. Okay, you've heard this one before, but I've made a new YouTube channel. Wait, I swear it's different this time, okay? It's linked in the description. It's called 𝚅𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒. It was actually gonna be Captain Sparkles 2, TOO, but then I thought, oh, that might be too ambiguous with the second channel, so 𝚅𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒 it is. And what's gonna happen is the next video that would normally go up on this channel, it's gonna go up over there. That's it. So if you normally watch the videos that go up on this channel, then you can subscribe to Captain Sparkles TOO, and tomorrow that video will go up. You can check it out. I think it's going to be a great video, actually. I'm very excited for it, so hopefully you'll like it too. Now, why am I doing this? Why am I inconveniencing you by taking a video that would normally go up here and putting it up on another channel and asking you to subscribe a day in advance? I'll explain, okay? It has a little something to do with the YouTube algorithm. You've probably heard it discussed before, whether it's by me or by other people, and I'm trying to figure it out a little bit. They purposely try to keep it complex and not say too much and obfuscate it so that people can't game the system. But I'm not trying to game the system. I'm just trying to figure out what it likes, what its preferences are, what its favorite food is to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's all. Is that too much to ask? Or you can just tell me, YouTube, if you don't want me doing this sort of thing. But it should be interesting. So YouTube always talks about watch time being very important as to how they choose what good content is and recommend it to people. But I think there's other things, well, obviously there's other things that come into play, but I think a very important one is click-through rate. So when they show you a title and a thumbnail to a video, do you click on it? And if you click on it, how far through do you actually watch? And do you continue watching into other videos and kind of let things autoplay further? It's one of the reasons why I think little kiddie content does really well, is because like they don't even know how to navigate on the iPad. So they just watch the video all the way through. It autoplays into the next video and the next and the next because they don't even know how to click off. And YouTube's like, oh my God, this must be the greatest content of all time. Serve it out to everybody. Again, my hypothesis. But how this relates back to my channel is that I've been around for a while and I've got a decent amount of subscribers, but a lot of those people, they don't actively watch anymore. You know, people's interests change. I don't hold it against anybody. It's been 11, almost 12 years now, okay? I'm not watching the same things now that I was 11, 12 years ago. And that means that when I post a video on this channel, the first people that it might get seeded out to, who are subscribers, they're gonna look at that title and thumbnail and they're gonna be like, oh, I just don't really watch Captain Sparkles anymore, and so they don't end up clicking on it. And so what happens from that, again, my hypothesis, is that YouTube gets that kind of initial seeded out data of click-through rates from the first few subscribers, and it's like, oh, this must not be very good content. And then when it's algorithmically choosing what to show to people on their homepage, it kind of passes over my stuff for the most part, and it'll show some other things. You might think, well, people can just go into their subscriber feed in order to see things, except that for the most part now, when it comes to viewership on YouTube, people don't really look to their dedicated subscriptions page. They're mostly looking at what shows up on their homepage when they log in, which is algorithmically sorted, and they go off of that. And that's how they choose to watch. It's evolved over the years. It used to be more heavily concentrated on people going to their subscriptions page, and that's just changed because YouTube has figured out through their experiments that that's how they actually get people to stay on the site for longer, which I think is really their ultimate goal. So if you notice recent channels that kind of blow up overnight, what happens there is that they've accumulated a very rapidly growing audience that's very new. It doesn't matter the account age, just that the audience and the people who have subscribed to it are all very new and active. And so every time that they post a new video, a very high amount of those subscribers who it's shown to initially end up clicking through to it and watching it, and they watch a good portion of it. And so what that means is YouTube looks at that and says, oh, this must be really good content that we should also show to other people who aren't subscribed because they might like it too. Then they might end up subscribing, they might watch those videos, stay on the site longer, and it'll contribute to a good viewing experience for them. So my question that I'm looking to answer with this experiment is, if a bunch of people go over to this new channel who already obviously like the content that's going up here. Hopefully that's an important thing. Only subscribe if you actually usually watch the videos here. If a lot of those people then watch that next video that goes up, it's probably gonna get a very high click-through rate. It's gonna get pretty good watch time. And will that mean YouTube says, oh, this is actually good content, let's serve it out to more people, when it might not have actually had that read on it when it's uploaded to this channel? My hypothesis is that it actually makes a difference what channel a video is uploaded on, even if it's the same piece of content, just because of how many people will actually click through to it as a percentage of how many it's shown to. You could view this simply as me being in denial that my videos suck, and that's why people don't necessarily watch them, but we'll see, okay? Maybe, and I like to keep my expectations very low so I can't be disappointed. Maybe though, the algorithm will look at the higher click-through on the new channel because all these people are new subscribers who are there for this type of content, and it'll say, actually, this is good. Let's show it to more people. I won't know until tomorrow though, but again, need your help in order for the experiment to work. So hopefully I did a decent job explaining it. I'm sorry if it got super boring with the whole behind the scenes YouTube algorithm talk and things like that. Really wish it wasn't something that I had to consider, but you know, most people who upload videos, they're thinking about it most of the time, and I'm curious to see if it has an impact. The new channel, say it got 10,000 subscribers, right, before tomorrow, and then the video ended up getting like 100,000 views, it would show, okay, there is something to this, because from 10,000 subscribers, YouTube then propagated it out 10x further. Whereas if you look at this channel, for example, if it got like 100,000 views in the first day, it doesn't necessarily then propagate out further, and obviously we don't get the 11 million plus views on every video that we post. So I'm curious if the content sucks, which I'll take it. I'll take it in stride. If it happens, I'll go back to we'll be posting here and we'll pretend nothing happened. But if something does click on the new channel, well, we'll figure out where it goes from there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with me. Link in the description if you want to go over there and subscribe. The new video goes up tomorrow, but it is helpful if you subscribe in advance and then view it through like your homepage or sub feed, because that's like, I think that contributes more to the algorithm and stuff and how the experiment will run. That's all. But you know, it's already out. Feel free to just click over there and check it. I think it's a good video. That's it. All right, I'll see you later.